Well, hello there, guys. We're going to be playing a little bit of Warhammer 40,000 Armageddon today, and I thought we would do the Steel Legion campaign here. From the very beginning, we are doing the invasion by the orcs. So let's jump right in here, have some fun, and see how things go. I'm going to keep it on normal mode, since we haven't played in a while. We'll keep Fog of War on, of course. No undoing moves. That's just, no, that's too easy. And I will be Commander Agrippa.
I don't know what is happening. The comms are going crazy. Bear with me, Commander. If only I could pray. Never mind. I have two urgent order stacks coming through on the box. They are both code Cyan, so as the ranking officer, you need to decide which assignment to accept. Governor von Straub is demanding all Steel Legion battalions to attack. This is a chance to strike back at the Greenskins early. Your force could be one of the first to engage in a meaningful offensive. However, as you'll have gathered, Voxnets are busy and ineffectual, making it all but impossible to coordinate such a large-scale counter. I know it is not my place to say, but the Governor's order, while valiant, seems a little rash. The alternative requires you remaining at Hive Deathmire.
Hey Nathan, how you doing, bud?
Well, the Greenskins have been probing the area, and yet they are not following through to attack the Hive. This is very irregular behavior, not typical of the Orcs. Regimental Command wants your battalion to investigate, as you are familiar with the area. There may be no immediate glory in this mission, but if the Greenskins are up to something anomalous, we need to know.
Let's do it. Alright, so essentially now we can either choose to counterattack the Greenskins or investigate the Hive Deathmire. My immediate thought is to counterattack, but I think we'll go for the Hive Deathmire.
Brave warriors of the Steel Legion, I speak to you directly.
Hello, Inkor Kadit. Good to see you, buddy. Sorry, man, I don't speak Cyrillic or Russian, I guess, in this case. It looks like Russian to me. Maybe Greek. No, I think it's Russian. I don't speak Cyrillic, buddy. If somebody can throw it in Google Translate, I would definitely answer. No worries, buddy.
To better coordinate our troops. In any case, we prepare to attack. I note that some battalions have taken a more conservative approach. But to those who ride out to face the orcs, I will ensure that many medals will await your return. Now go, bold soldiers! Win me, the Emperor, back the planet.
Let's do it, baby. Here we go, straight into battle.
Relief to be assigned as your communications adjunct, Commander. My faith has been tested of late with the death of my family in the initial Orc airstrike, even as they celebrated the day of the Emperor's ascension. So I need some stability.
Don't forget to hit that like button, friends.
Your mission is to return to Hive Deathmire, investigate the deserted perimeter outposts, and discover what the Greenskins are up to.
Let's see what the hell is going on here. So, we want to capture 3 victory hexes, of course. There's one right there, one right there. I don't see the third one. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? We're going to have to locate her event over there. Okay, so on the far east, I'm almost certain the Greenskins are going to be using these buildings as cover. So we'll just try to set up our men in the best way possible. Not sure how well that cavalry is going to do, but we'll find out. First thing first, let's send in our Steel Legion Special Weapons team. As you can see, I don't want to go crazy. I just want to sort of push forward slowly, but confidently. I don't want to let them get in their vehicles either, because those are easy to destroy. What do we got here? We got a Sentinel. It's a really good scout unit. Are you kidding me? There's nobody there? No way. That can't be right. I don't trust it. Oh, sure enough, spotted a few orcs over here, guys. Just some standard Gretchen running around. Let's let them have it. Let's see if our fire support team can get a shot here. I think they can. And now that we actually have the cover here of this building, and you can actually see, well, if I mouse over it and you look to the right of our weapons team, you can actually see the cover we have. Let's open fire on the Gretchen beneath us. Completely vaporize them. But I do want to get the kill, so we'll bring in the company command team to get the glory of a nice kill here. Good shooting, boys. We got a las gun, power swords, anything we need to stop the orc threat. Now, in this case, I will move in my vehicle, the Chimera, although I really prefer not to. It's a little risky to try that. And let's move this tank over here. Good old Lehman Russ Annihilator. Love the 40k Panzer Corps, says Nestor. Indeed. And of course we've got this Chimera here, or sorry, the Basilisk. Shows you what a 40k noob I am. This is great artillery. I'm going to keep it behind most of our other units. We'll bring the cavalry out to charge those eastern defenses. The Wyvern I'll bring over here in the middle, and the same with the Lehman Russ tank. Let's see what we're up against. Oh, thank you so much, Incorcadit. I hope my my accent is okay. I've heard a lot of people say that when they hear European Portuguese, and they don't speak Portuguese, that they often mistake it for Russian. Because there's a lot of similar sounding, the zhizh, things like that. There's a few other words there that I can't think of that are very similar. My grandfather used to listen to Moscow radio in Mozambique, actually, in Africa, and he knew some Russian. It's a shame I never learned. Okay, so what are we dealing with here? Wow, these are kilocans with Scorches. Obviously, armor is better against armor. I think we can wipe them out completely with the Lehman Russ. For the Emperor, yeah, definitely. Well, not quite, but pretty good. I definitely don't want to get my Sentinel in there, because the Sentinel is just, I'm sorry, it's weak. The Salamander Scout, also not great, but I think it'll do quite well against this unit, especially since we're getting up close and personal, so we can use the Heavy Bolter. And I'm going to bring in the Steel Legion Infantry to hopefully finish off those kilocans. Beautiful, right from the rooftops. We've also taken the first point, guys. And the settlement is deserted. At least that's the reports we're getting back from our men. Now, once again, I don't want to get in the vehicles if I can help it. I am going to leave that Heavy Bolter there, though. Now, does that Hell's Reach monster attack us? I think it does. I'm not sure I want to jump in there right now. Welcome aboard, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button. Also, if somebody can throw the Twitch link in here, that would be great. We really want to get more people for our Twitch streams, man. We have a lot of fun there, but just not as many viewers as we do here. Yeah, I think that thing is going to bite us. I just can't trust it. Maybe if we go up here. Let's bring the Lancers down. Okay. Spotted some Gretchen. And yes, believe it or not, our Lancers do have bolt weapons. But can the Basilisk hit them? Yes, he can. I love the Basilisk here, guys. Fire away. A beautiful shot there against that group of Gretchen. They're not much of a threat yet, but of course later they could be, especially if they try to overrun us. Now I'm hoping that this monster can't hurt armor, but we're about to find out. And even with our command team, I'll try to get a shot from here. Not quite close enough. I wonder if we could get the weapons team in one of these trenches. Let's move up. Looks pretty good to me for this particular battle. I think we'll start bringing the rest of the actual army over. We've got this position under control. I might just do one more, like, sort of scout with the Sentinel. And sure enough, yeah, we've got a whole bunch of Shootaboys over here waiting to come and attack us. So I think we should prepare for a defense, maybe even send one of these teams back down pretty soon. Don't even think about it, Bullet. What a pig! Good to see you, buddy. When I speak Italian, I sound Albanian. Turn blue like the lieutenant. Hey, Peter Hansen. How you doing, man? Alright, so we definitely know these Shootaboys are not going to give this area up without a fight. We're going to do what we can. They can actually return fire, which is troubling. I don't want to get too close. Just so many orcs. Alright, we definitely damaged that first group really well. I'm going to bring the Wyvern down, and actually I might use the Basilisk against these guys instead. Although we really do need it against this central team. Now we'll keep the Basilisk here. I'm going to grab one group of Steel Legion Special Weapons team, Special Weapons Flamers, and bring them down here. It's going to take them at least a turn, though, to be ready. And let's see if we can't push in here. Wow, we could have even taken the point. That's okay. I don't feel bad that we didn't. Open fire on the Warbiker mob. The Warbikers are here, guys. We're going to move in and take this location with our Lancers. The good old Rough Riders. And strong point abandoned, but Orc forces spotted advancing on their position. I think that's a subtle hint to get some guys here to defend the area quickly. I'm simply moving closer to get a better hit here because we can use multiple weapons. Hey, Robert Roberts. Oh, and by the way, Robert, I wanted to let you know, man, I was actually planning to stream Wars of Succession, because I know you had been asking for it, and we couldn't get it to work on OBS, man. It's a real shame. I'll try to keep getting it to work, and if I can, I'll do like a short stream on the game. Alright, let's move up with our special weapons. We got more flamers, and these, they do really well against Gretchen. Beautiful, boys. We got to make it to that next point. I'll even move the basilisk forward. I don't believe we can purchase any maybe we can purchase some vehicles for this battle. If we can, I want to go for a Lehman Russ Conqueror. I already knew what I wanted. Let's go for a Conqueror right there. We've actually got quite a few more to buy. Maybe some infantry. No, we don't have enough points. All right, fair enough. Well, we have enough points, just not enough slots. That's quite all right. All right, boys, ending the turn. Let's hope we come out on top here. I don't want to lose any Steel Legion men. Watch out for sandworms, says Icon Rostov. Okay, with love from St. Petersburg. Thank you, buddy. Oh, I still don't think my Italian is perfect by any stretch of the imagination, though, Warpig. I've had many Italians say I have a Portuguese, a noted Portuguese accent when I speak Italian. Tutto bene. Actually, there's a guy from Brescia that lives on my block. He's got this huge German Shepherd. It's a really nice dog, but Bullet hates the dog. Like, he just yells at him all the time, and his Portuguese is really, really good. And he's only lived here for 6 years. Here we go, baby. We're not going to let these guys take our position. No Steel Legion soldiers are left behind. Let them have it. Actually, before they attack, I'll let these guys on the roof give them hell. There we go. Man. Can't wait to get these guys back into battle. In fact, I think we can actually get the Wyvern back to the front lines. Because as you can see, the orcs are making a push now. They're sending in war buggies with big shooters, Gretchen. They definitely want to take this location back. And, oh my goodness, even Killicans over here. There we go. Open fire on the Killicans. Not bad, not bad. We can pretty much wipe out the war buggies, but I'm actually more threatened by the Killicans. That being said, the war buggies are right there. Man, it's a tough one. Oh! The Steel Legion Company Command coming in with the ultimate attack. And still holding the trench. Didn't quite wipe out the war buggies, but what we can do is get into these buildings here and really cause some problems to the enemy. With the Wyvern, let's go ahead and we'll actually target the Killicans. So while I'm not destroying any units this turn, well, totally destroying, I'm at least greatly weakening them. Man, those war buggies still have fighting left in them. That is amazing. Let's bring over the Conqueror. Love that name for a vehicle. What we really need right now is a nuclear bomb to drop southeast of us. So now we are being, well, they're trying to overwhelm us. But the Steel Legion will not be overwhelmed, my friends. First things first, get rid of those frustrating Killicans with Scorches. Look at those things, man. Look how pretty they are. I mean, I know they're poorly built, but come on. They're orcs. So many different situations to deal with, but yeah, I definitely think the Killicans are the biggest threat. And it looks like that heavy bolter actually wiped them out. So, word to the wise, heavy bolters will go through Killican armor. I think I'll hit the Slugga-Boys, a little more dangerous than the Gretchen. These guys actually have helmets. If you take a look there, look at those Slugga-Boys. They know how to fight, and they pretty much, they will eat Gretchen as a meal, so that's something to keep in mind. $14 viewers. Welcome aboard, guys. Bustava, if you are, I'm not sure if Bustava's actually watching. If you are, man, if you can link the Twitch link, that would be great. Alright, with the command team, we are going to go all-out assault on the Gretchen here. We could wipe out that war buggy, but I'm actually more worried about numbers right now. There's just so many of these bastards. And the command team is very good at destroying them. And over here with the flamers, we could hit the looted sentinel. I can't believe they took a sentinel from us, and more importantly, that they know how to use it. That's absolutely amazing. Wow, thank you so much, Peter Hansen. You're awesome, my friend. If you don't mind renaming a unit, Balthazar's Hussar. Oh, yes. I think that would be perfect for the Steel Legion Riders. Now, isn't it Alt-N if somebody wants to tell me how to rename here? Control-N? It's been a long time, but I think you're going to have to be the Steel Legion. There we go. So we're going to call this one Balthazar's Hussars. Oh, okay, wait. He wants it for a tank unit. Fair enough, fair enough. So here's what we'll do. We just got that Conqueror unit, and that's what we're going to name you. So you're going to be Balthazar's Hussars. There we go. All right. Thank you, bud. All right, what to do with the Wyvern? Actually, I'm going to let him rest a bit. We can give you a second unit. Why don't we give you 2 units for your contribution? And we'll do the same. No matter how small the contribution, we'll allow people to name units here. Otherwise, we can't name every single person. So the Rough Riders would actually not do so well against these units. Let's just finish off the War Buggy. Might as well, right? Maybe a better thing to have done would have been to just hold my position there. Okay, let's wipe this guy out first of all. I don't want to deal with him anymore, but I will move the tank up. Oh man, that's a really controversial question in Corcaded. I mean, I've worked for Slytherin, so I'm not really gonna I'm not really gonna give an opinion there. I love both their games, let me say that. I think both companies are great. Maybe I can do an AMA if this channel gets big enough. I'll tell you guys what, if we get to 20,000 subs on our YouTube channel, I'll do an AMA and I'll answer those questions. Because I'm actually very close to being out of, what's it called? Out of my NDA. And I wouldn't say anything negative about the company at all, but I could give you sort of differences between the two. We go, baby. Still, the Steel Legion holds strong, but the Special Flamers are in trouble. I'm going to go ahead and order replacements immediately. They fought bravely enough. I'm even going to order replacements for my command team here. Let's let the tanks do the heavy lifting right now. It looks like some of the orcs actually pulled back. Some of them. Not the major attack coming from the Gretchen, of course. So we really got to put a stop to that. And I think the best way to do that is superior firepower. Let's let them have it. Also kind of worried about these boys right here, these Slugga boys. We're going to get right up close and personal so we can use the 2 heavy bolters. Look at that. Man! And, for the first time, Balthazar's Hussars here from Peter Hansen. We're going to let him also engage this unit right here. And look at that. He's using all weapons. And the Chimera might be able to finish them off. There we go. Hey, Toby Silverstone. How you doing, buddy? I've played a lot of the game, but it's been a very long time. I've beaten Act 1, which is what we're playing right now. I've also beaten the Ultramarines campaign. But again, this game is much more than just that. Look at that. We're not going to get anything with the Salamander Scout. I'm just going to get him replacements. Even though they're not going to be the greatest replacements. Come on, boys. And after moving, I'm actually going to send this unit over here to the front lines. I think this Steel Legion infantry can hold their own. Let's take a look over here. Eat the Orky, says Peter Hansen, indeed. Okay, let's end the turn, boys. Like I said, we'll leave no Steel Legion units behind. I'm really frustrated that they took that Sentinel, though. But once we defeat this attack, way before turn 15, of course, we have to start a march over there. So we really do want to stop this Gretchen attack immediately. I'm going to go ahead and let these guys get some replacements as well. Let's use the Annihilator here. We'll get up close and personal once again. At this point, we got Gretchen in the trenches, man. They have broken the lines. They're through the wire. And we're just not as effective against the Gretchen in these situations. Man, I was really hoping that we could have brought some reinforcements to that unit. Now, with our Rough Riders, we can actually lead an incredible charge. I'm going for it, just to alleviate the situation a little bit. And I think that our Steel Legion command team, yes, they were able to destroy the Gretchen. Now what we're going to do is move these guys down here and begin focusing on this large group. And we can even get a shot on that stolen Sentinel with the Leman Russ. It's not the greatest attack in the world, but we're definitely letting them know that we are not out of the fight. I still can't understand how an Orc unit would even be able to figure out how to use a Sentinel, but who am I to judge? Let's open fire. It's just a scout unit anyway. And we're going to move Balthazar's Hussars over here. They're going to be the first, essentially, first armored unit into battle for this last area. By the way, what did you guys think of the name of this stream? I was trying to do something different instead of just like gameplay. Did you guys think this was an appropriate name here? The Steel Legion Never Forgets? We got 19 watching, guys. My goodness. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I can't stress this enough, since YouTube apparently doesn't want us putting any information regarding this, for whatever reason, in our streams. We have to do it this way. So please make sure to follow me here. Follow me there, for sure. That's very important. There we go. That's pretty cool that we can actually name them that. And you'll get a lot more streams, a lot more regularly, etc. So I will send in the Rough Riders. We just left the point open, didn't we? I'm going to put the heavy weapons team there at the point. I think we'll be just fine. Put these guys right here. And I think these Gretchen are going to be done next turn. What about this situation? Boom. Now, I'm not sure if we should keep these guys here or maybe if we should send them into battle. I'm going to send them into battle. I'm just hoping that the enemy doesn't take those locations back. And we'll end the turn. Toby says the mech boys usually have some brains behind the... Adds to the name is cool and is appropriate. Is this second or third Armageddon war? I'm not sure. For Chogaris, hello, Purple General. Chris Williams, good to see you, buddy. So again, boys, follow me right there. We got a great amount of viewers here, so thank you, everybody that showed up. All right, let's see. Do we begin the attack immediately? I'm not sure. First of all, I want to rest and refit those guys. And as you can see, we got the Steel Legion weapons team back to 25. That's exactly what we want. Before I make a full push, I might just rest and refit a bunch of these units. For now, I'm just going to try to open fire with everything I've got. Really easy to take that group out, of course. This guy definitely needs to rest and refit. And with the Leman Russ Annihilator, get up close and personal. Seems that when the enemy's in the trench, they get a serious defensive bonus, because when they're outside of the trench, the Annihilator would do a lot more damage. Luckily, we've got a group of Steel Legion infantry here that I think can save the day. Oh man, those Gretchen are stuck in really well. Let's open fire with the special weapons team and even the command team. And man, they held out to the very end there. I gotta give them respect. But I think we finally took them out. Oh boy. You know what? Maybe we'll give Balthazar's Hussars here the pleasure of attacking. Peter Hansen, hopefully your unit can spot them, and I think they can. Targeting, enemy destroyed. Now we can really begin the push. Although we still have to rest and refit a few of these units, I believe. And let's hope that no enemies got behind us. That would really suck. Purple General says, did I just hear rest and refit? The Emperor's prayers is all they need. Of course. You make a convincing point. The commissar certainly agrees. Now, I definitely want to rest and get great, glorious Emperor's prayers delivered by librarians here to these this support team. They've done extremely well. Same with the command team. Pretty much anybody we can, we want to hook them up with some upgrades. These units are fine. So I'm actually going to send Balthasar's Hussars. You're going to be in the front lines, my friend. I'm sending him right up here. Oh, my goodness! I'm sorry, Peter. You know, at least you died for a good cause. First thing I'm going to do is target that war track. We also have to be careful of the big gun, zap gun right there. We could target that as well, but I think... Yeah, the big gun zap gun's going to be really, really devastating to any armor, so I'm opening up on that. Let's see. I've never played Dune for Sega Genesis. I don't think we're going to be able to fire even if we get over here because of the elevation. So I'm sending the boys right into the fight. I mean, they have these flamers for a reason. But even here, look at this. Against the Gretchen, we would actually lose more men than they would. That is very surprising. I'm not going to attack. Start sending our boys up. This is going to be a hell of a fight, man. Okay, so maybe by moving there we could have attacked. I'm not sure now. Either way, we're going to take reactionary fire from them. But I don't really give a damn about the Salamander. In my opinion, maybe one of the most useless units in the game. It's going to take a while for us to get all of our armor up here. But we are on the move. Even if it means sending in our Twitch TV/Agrippa Maxenius right there. I mean, our Chimera. Also, what's with this about named units? I want a price for this action, says Purple General. We agreed that if somebody throws anything into Super Chat, then we will pretty much rename a unit whenever you want, within reason, of course. And so Peter Hansen has renamed his Balthazar's Hussars here in the Lehman Russ Conqueror. I really hope his unit survives, man, because it's a hell of a tank, but just look at all of the enemies surrounding us. Let's see. So it looks like they're actually focused on our special command team here. Oh, so I can think of another way to get a named unit. I just thought of a real cool way. I'm actually going to open up Streamlabs OBS right now. So if anybody subscribes, or follows me, excuse me, on Twitch, will hear a special message delivered by the Soviet Union, Premier Gorbachev himself. It's true. I'm not lying. So keep that in mind.
Внимание!
There we go! Somebody subscribed.
Говорит
Москва. It's not Gorbachev.
Слушайте Москву.
Spasiba, my friends. So there we go. That's one way. Whoever just subscribed, let me know in the comments down below, and we'll name your unit. All right, let's push forward here. Steel Legion Infantry. Let's take on that Sentinel. I'd really like to help against the Gretchen, but I don't think they're going to be able to do much. Here we go. Time to bring command forward. Can we wipe that unit out? Not quite yet. Man, the command team is not doing nearly as well as I thought they would. Yeah, I guess we'll open up on the Gretchen, but we're taking damage either way. I'm definitely going to open fire with the Lehman Russ here. So close to wiping them out with the Basilisk. All right, let's get the heavy weapons team up here, finish them off. We will take some damage too, but getting rid of that thing I think is super important. Especially since we have a lot of armor. Here we go with the Wyvern. Sort of a mobile mortar system for the Empire. Yeah, who just followed us on Twitch, guys? If you did, let us know in the comments, and we'll rename a unit after you. Because the actual the emote just played, not the emote. What's it called? The soundbite. I'm like 80 years old, trapped in a 30-year-old's body. It's tragic. Move up here. Get that artillery a little bit closer. Okay, so we can actually grab another infantry unit. I love the Ogrins. Like, when you use these appropriately, they are amazing, and I'll actually buy them a Chimera as well. What's a Gorgon? I've never gotten a Gorgon. Let's get that. I think that goes appropriately with Ogrins anyway. Yeah, that's you. That must be you, Toby. Sure, man. You can rename a unit. We've got tanks. We've got Basilisk. We've got a Wyvern, that new Ogren unit, of course. We've got some infantry. Feel free to rename anything you want, man. And a nice shot here with the Salamander Scout. For once, we're not taking too much damage in return. Yeah, let's shoot at the shooter, boys. Actually did a little more than I thought. That's right, yeah, just clicking the Twitch heart. It's the follow button. So here we say subscribe, but if you subscribe on Twitch, you have to pay. And, I mean, hey, if you guys want to pay, feel free, but you don't have to pay to join the Twitch channel. Just hit the heart, and you'll follow me, you'll get updates, all that fun stuff. A Gorgon is a super heavy transport that is known to be used by the Death Corps of Krieg, but is in usage through the Imperium. Ah, thanks, man. And I guess it would be an appropriate size to transport these massive Ogrins. These guys are amazing in close combat. All right, let's end that turn. Getting close to the end, guys. I'm a little nervous. We have to take that position soon. First things first, we need to heal up that command squad. And we need to break through. See how the Flamers do here against the Gretchen. That did quite well. And I think actually Balthazar's Hussars, he's still doing really well here. Let's open fire with his unit. Actually, we're getting great shots. Wow, 50 normal humans at transports. Rough Riders have always been the meta, says Purple General. Don't forget to hit that like button, folks, if anybody's watching. Thanks so much. It helps us move up in the YouTube rankings. And I mean, who else do you know playing Warhammer 40,000 Armageddon? That's what I want to know, or at least streaming it. At least streaming it. Now with the Wyvern, get him some support, and we're gonna pull up the beautiful Leman Russ Annihilator. And Toby, let us know what you want us to name this, because again, any unit you want, we'll give it to you, man. Man, I think we're gonna open fire here against the big shooter. Maybe not the right choice. I don't know. Isn't the shell that the Basilisk fires like a mini nuke? It's extremely potent. All right, returning fire up there to the big shooters. And now that they're down to 3, I think there's very little chance that they're going to be able to get enough men to really hurt us. Being said, the battle continues. There's that Gorgon. Beautiful little unit. Alright, guys. 3 turns to break through. Can we do it? Should first try to kill the war track here with just a shot from the Basilisk. So close, man. Alright, we can still finish it off here with the Wyvern. Oh, standard 125mm artillery round, but there are a few special variants, although none are mini nukes, he says. Still a hell of a shell, man. Ooh, that's not what I was hoping for, but we are very close to that last actual point. Putting the special weapons team directly in front of the enemy here. Of course, since we don't have cover, that might not be the greatest idea in the world, but at this point, I'm throwing everything at them. We're so close to victory. Let's rest and refit those units. Bring forward the Annihilator. Bring in the command team as well. And as you can see, 5 of my guys were going down for 1 of theirs, but I am in just Imperial Frenzy mode at this point. Let's end the turn. Lose a support team. I'd like to buy another one. I'm pretty sure that they carry over from each and every campaign, so I am definitely going to buy a support team here. Here we go, boys. try to soften them up, but I actually want to give our Ogrins a chance here to attack the enemy. Oh, absolutely beautiful. They're not the smartest Ogrins, but they are vicious, vicious foes. And at least make sure there's no chance of them coming back. Rest and refit that unit. And end the turn once again. There we go, guys. Nice little victory there. We will proceed.
Thank you, Commander.
See what's coming up next in the campaign.
Intelligence is reported to Regimental Command for analysis. Other reports filtering in are not good. The Orcs have taken Hive Volcanus. We don't understand how. The defenses should have held for weeks. Command is currently reviewing the other hives to ensure we don't lose any more. Why has the Emperor abandoned us? Stand by for further mission parameters. In the meantime, you are tasked with bolstering the defense of Deathmire.
Finally, Commander, I have a chance to talk to you. I know you have been occupied coordinating the defense of the Hive City, but as the senior member of the Officio Prefectus attached to this unit, I feel it's my duty to make my thoughts known. While other battalions attack the Orcs head-on at the behest of Governor von Straub, we sit on our hands waiting for the Xenos filth to strike. Craven acts like this will not read well in my report.
Alright, I think... yeah, rushing headlong into the Orcs does not prove a lack of cowardice. What it does prove is a lack of strategy and waste of resources. And, of course, going against the Commissar is never a good idea, but it is what it is.
Combat can be dangerously similar, Commander. I will be keeping a close eye.
Yeah, absolutely, Toby. Do you have our Discord server yet? If somebody could drop the Discord server, it would be great in the chat. If not, just drop it here. I'll definitely take a look at it. But people share a lot of cool things at that Discord, actually. Alright, capture 4 victory hexes and await current orders. My goodness. I believe we can also purchase some new units. Thankfully, all of our units are at full strength, so they will be ready to go for the next battle. Let's see here if we can purchase some more stuff. Oh yeah, baby. I think I want to get another Basilisk. I really like the Basilisk. Aircraft, the Vulture gunship. Not 100% sure if this is actually worth getting. Why don't we go for some infantry? We already have the Oberon squad. Let's just get some... ooh, some rattling snipers. We haven't had these in a long time. Extraordinary units. We need to get a link to the Discord server for Toby. Can somebody help us out with that? I can't leave the screen. Yeah, mortar support, man. Oh, absolutely. We've got a lot of support, though. We've got to get some standard frontline units here. I think we're good on tanks. We've got quite a lot of tanks. Maybe we get another Ogren squad, but I'm going to get a special weapon squad here with flamers. No reason to get the Gorgon, I don't think. This is pretty affordable, too. Man, we got a lot of units. Yeah, that's going to be it for now. All right, we're ready to end deploy. Yeah, Toby, it's so annoying, man. So, for whatever reason, YouTube has this thing now. I can't see the link that Peter put. He may have put it up, where we can't share links. Now, thankfully, I'm going to save this, and I want to make sure that you guys know that I want to continue this particular campaign in the future. So we'll go ahead and save right there. On Preemptive Strike. We did mission 1 of the campaign. What I'll try to do here, and I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try to jump in. Oh, another follower. Welcome aboard.
Говорит Москва.
I'll try to open up Discord here.
Слушайте Москву.
Spasiba, my friend. Welcome to Twitch. So here's my server. You guys can see this because we're on display capture. I'm not sure if this will help you find my server name. The Thermae Agrippa. How do we find this, guys? I'm an old man. How do we find the server link here? Because we can't put the link in the chat, unfortunately. So that sucks. There we go. Thank you, Peter. That's the one. Thanks, man. So yeah, if you want to jump into there, there's a link section. You can always put it in the link section. You can even put it in general chat. We really don't mind. But thanks so much for joining the first mission here, guys, in the Steel Legion Never Forgets. The next video, we'll probably title it something different, but it will be on a live stream nonetheless. And I definitely recommend go pick up Warhammer Armageddon. Thank you. Spasiba. Take care, my friends.